Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Daniel Mengden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, the designated hitter, J.D.
Infield
Martinez.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Hit on the ground for Simeon is short. Throws in time, and that's at number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Betts is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage, without question. 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east, west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's set, and the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A 1 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The set and the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. Comes set, the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-1. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Boston strands a couple, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. David Price is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Set to get his day started, Robbie Grossman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Now at the plate, Jason Giambi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Counts even, 2-2 to Boggs. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Back to Giambi, and they get the double play.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. Benintendi, an Ohio native. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Base hit, line drive into the corner. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 3-1 to Martinez.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
He's set the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. He's set the payoff pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that's a special home run. J.D. Martinez continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Three runs already home here. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Boston leads it 3-0. So striding forward now, Reggie Jackson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the first pitch here from Price. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Williams is in pursuit, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now Price is 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bogarts has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
So coming to the plate, Ricky Henderson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Price into his motion. First pitch on the way. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off with the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Hard liner to center field. Davis patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Fox. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Pitch on the way. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Here's Jurickson Profar, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is hit softly to third. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Stepping in now, Josh Phegley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime versus David Price, just a 1 for 9. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Robbie Grossman. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Betts has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and standing in the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Price pauses. First pitch on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. Profar at third. Simeon on second. Phegley at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And it's not in time. He's safe as we are tied here after 3-run score on the play.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The set and the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Three and one. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Wade Boggs. He singled his last time up.
Wade Boggs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Hit to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Bogaerts will head for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Down the first baseline. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Simeon is there, 2 down.
That's for the Red Sox. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat, and a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bogarts at second with 2 down. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The Athletic.
In now, Ricky
The
Henderson.
fielder.
He's 0 for 1
Number
after
24.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now batting, Jurickson Profar. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Oh.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. A's are gone in order. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box, Ted Williams.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Chopper foul. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Joaquin Soria is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Joaquin Soria.
Jimmy Fox will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Oh, and 2, here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
The 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Betts, the runner at third. Williams at second. Fox on at first with nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one costs him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime numbers against Soria, he's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Look out, 2-0 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the A's 3. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks
Now
razor
batting,
sharp from what I
catcher,
can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
One gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Fegley. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Davis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's
in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Ready for another shot now, Robbie Grossman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fegley over at second. Davis at first, one gone. A ball and a strike. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. A's strand a couple. They're still down 5-3. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Henderson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the
Now
count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. Check the swing there and pops this one up. And Giambi will make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Into the box, Reggie Jackson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Reggie Jackson.
Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Line to the right side. So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Two and 2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. In his career, Chapman carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here's Price now on 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Jackson on second. Henderson at first with no outs. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Tyler Thornburg is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Thornburg.
Jurickson Profar will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And that misses. 2-1. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2-0 now. In deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And he struck him out. So a big out there, but this slim lead is still in jeopardy with only one away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Josh Fegley, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ground ball right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's Chris Davis now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set and the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Benintendi. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Brian Johnson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Into the box, Jason Giambi, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Reggie Jackson looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Fegley on third. Davis at second. Grossman is over at first with one away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
He'll try it again. 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Striding in, Reggie Jackson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 8 and the Red Sox 5. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in for Boston, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. This he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Wade Boggs. And that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Boggs, the runner at first with two gone. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Liam Hendricks trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 20, Liam Hendricks.
Andrew Benintendi will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Simeon waits on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 8 and the Red Sox 6. Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding in for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Fielder, number 24.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. So a solo shot down the line in left and a milestone. Number 300 for his career as they jump ahead by 3. Into the box, Matt Chapman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. No outs, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Two and one. Bases are empty. One man out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Now the pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Profar leads off first with 1 away. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Left side. Boggs has it to second for 1. Over to Fox. They get them both, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Ryan Buchter enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ryan.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Pitch popped up. And Giambi will make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Oakland is on top in this one, 9-6. Heath Hembree is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. At the plate, Josh Phegley trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hembree, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Oh, 2, here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Chris Davis, couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Robbie Grossman will be next. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last
Now
pitch
batting,
looked pretty darn good to me.
hitter,
You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Davis stands at first with 1 out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Digging in, Jason Giambi earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 9-6. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Leading off the inning, Ted Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fouled off. he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Hit sharply toward the right side. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
50.
He's looking locked in.
Justin Pedroia.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. This is line to left. Henderson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Wade Boggs.
Coming to the plate now, Wade Boggs. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Bogart.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Oakland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Joaquin Soria claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Price permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Dennis Eckersley closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joaquin Soria. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to David Price. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.